until I need to adjust it. Oh, we're live.
We're live.
I don't know if I'm too tall. That'll do.
Yeah, you are too tall.
Hi guys. Sorry, we're still kind of trying to set this up. Right.
There's a fly buzzing around.
There is a fly in here. It's going to annoy the hell out of me.
So hello everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome to our Sunday chat. I forgot to put my glasses on again. So I'll be
Do you want to go and get your glasses? We can wait.
Yeah, I think I might do now.
Okay, I'll say some hellos.
Yeah, you say hello to everybody. I'll go and get my glasses.
We're woefully unprepared as always. I've been in the bath. I've been asleep in the bath. I was knackered and just been asleep on the sofa. And then we quickly just bundled some. If I turn this way, it's a bit insane. Some of the haul in here, most of it is still, well, maybe half of it, a third of it is still left on the living room floor. We went to 2 Jumble Trail things. Can you bring the little maps as well and show people what we're talking about? One in a village yesterday on the Saturday, and one today was in a town. The one yesterday was, we did about 25-30 stalls maybe. Today there was 65 and we just couldn't get around them all. By the time we got towards the end of it, they were just packing up. So I think we did about, what, 40 today maybe? Yeah, and 20-25 yesterday. So we must have seen 60-70 stalls. Right, you want to squeeze in?
Sorry.
And
you pushed the chair away.
No, I didn't. Anyway, we found lots of goodies. Let me just pop into the side chat. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nick. This is my wife,
Andrea.
And we're resellers. We buy and sell quality merchandise, I was going to say.
Yes.
And that's how we earn our living. We've been doing this full time for the last, 16 years. And our YouTube channel is all about how we do that, and we share what we find, what we sell, and
then we talk about it on here and you listen.
Yeah, with all you tat addicts out there. There is a live side chat as ever. Please pop in and say hello if you want. If you've got any comments or questions, we will try and read those, but it is difficult to try and keep a conversation going and read the chat.
Yeah,
I'm just going to scroll back and see who was in early. Chris and Lucy, Richard and Stevie were in early doors, so welcome. Amy, Peter Ray, hi Peter, how are you? George Wally Shed, hello there. George is quite local. I don't know if you made it to any of these yard sale trails, garage sale, jumble trail. What were they actually calling them this time?
Garage sale trail.
Garage sale
they
trail.
They were both called garage.
So we had maps. This was one. And you can see how many there was, how many stalls. And we were crossing them out as we were visiting them. And we didn't quite manage all of it. The one in the village was way less. Well, that was still quite good for a village, wasn't it? There was like, what, 30 odd? But it was great fun. We filmed yesterday, so there will be a vlog. I have a backlog of videos to edit at the moment, but there will be a vlog of that one. So you'll see us finding some of this stuff. Today, there was no way I was filming. It was so full on. This is the list of ones we visited, or tried to.
Yeah.
So we're going to share some stuff. But before I do that, I quickly need to say thank you. You may remember last haul we did, I shared maybe it's 2 weeks ago, a Playmobil aeroplane that was missing some of the little fixing things. And I didn't have any.
Yeah.
And somebody called Craig, aka Yorkshire Reseller, went out of his way to find some of these little red fixings that the plane is missing, and even the tool to put them in and out with.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And sent them down. So thank you so much, Craig. That's above and beyond. You really didn't have to do that, but that will be so handy.
Yeah.
I haven't had a moment to fix it yet. I couldn't even tell you where the aeroplane is.
Buried somewhere.
It was tidy in here until this weekend. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for that. I owe you one.
Would it be all right if I opened the window?
Yeah.
Good. I've made a mistake of wearing a jumper and I'm warm.
You can take your jumper off.
I'd go and change if I took my jumper off.
Okay. So anyway, I'll scroll down. Welcome everybody. Sorry if we're not saying hello to you in the side chat. There's Order New. Is that Order New? Yeah. Jason, DM, Adrian, Joan is in, Hitman, Richard Payne, Anne Hamilton. Welcome. Stephen Moore, Robert. Oh, was that Yorkshire Reseller there? Yorkshire Reseller.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you just joined us. Thank you so much for this.
Behind,
I'm probably way behind.
Yeah. And I was really quite excited to see that Steve's coming to the meetup. So, yeah.
Steve Green. Is Steve Green in? Oh, Steve.
Yes.
You coming down? Is Cheryl coming? Or is it just Steve?
I don't know.
That's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Lex. Death by Glamour. So many people popping in to say hello. That is Mukhtar there. Zahir. Hello, mate.
Oh, hi, Zahir.
Selena Scott. That's the Selena Scott?
I think you've said this before.
Midlands Massive. Yep, Steve's going to be representing. Tom. Hey, how are you doing? Got a solo victory royale on Fortnite. Do you know what that means?
No, not a clue.
Do you care?
No, I don't.
Okay, right. I'm going to have to scroll to the end because we have so much to share. I don't think we're going to get through half of it. And it's not all even. I was saying before that the living room is still covered in quality merchandise.
Should have seen Ellen's face when we came home and started bringing all the stuff in.
We took the mini as well. I shared a picture on Facebook on the Tat Chat group. I put a link to that below today because also that is where the details to the meetup that is happening are.
Yes. So there is like an event, not an event, but a get together thing that I've posted on the Tat Chat.
Is that
it's pinned to the top.
Okay.
So if you are coming and you're not a member of the Tat Chat, it'd be really good if you could just pop across and join the Tat Chat and then say, yes, you're coming. Just so that I'm going to post in there about, more details or anything that we need to share with you. It will be posted in that little get together thread.
Yeah.
So,
we're going to use that
if you
as a
add
way of
yourself
communicating.
and say, yes, I'm going, then you'll be on the list and then you'll get the notifications for anything that we need to share or need to tell you. Yeah.
So details are over there. I just want to put out there again, this is just a social gathering. It's not some conference. Don't expect any organized event. It is literally a bunch of us guys that you speak to in the chat. There'll be us. Some of the other YouTubers are coming up or down, depending on where you live in the country. So it's just a social event. So don't expect, some fancy organized event because that's not what it is. It's a get together to have a laugh, share a drink and have a chat.
Yeah.
So, George has super chatted. Thank you so much, George. He says, just the one boot sale for me today. Upgraded my storage to a big yellow self-store unit. So been back and forth all day transferring quality merchandise. Wow. So you've got a storage locker. Interesting.
I think after this weekend, we need one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Right. As here, man, the FOMO keeps building. Well,
we would love you to
everybody
be there.
would love you guys to be there, but
so much not being there.
It's a shame, but I don't want to
Yeah.
try and twist your arm, you know.
I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, yes, sir. I see he's coming now. Got the offer of a drink from Andrea. Okay, right. Let's share some goodies because we've already wasted 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want to start?
Can we even move?
No, we are surrounded by crates. We have literally just bought in crates. I stacked up gear here. I'm going to start with this. I thought I found 2 helmets. I tried it on, of course, child that I am. My head is too big. It gets that far and stops.
Please don't try and force it on because I don't fancy trying to break it off your head.
We might go viral if that happened. This is one of the voice changer helmets. They do Transformer ones, which I've had before. There's a really cool Bumblebee one you can get. This is the Clone Wars one. Haven't had a chance to test it. It doesn't have any batteries in currently. I also got, do you want to hold that?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. Vader. This one is a little bit bashed up. So you've got that part there. And then it's got like the little chest box, which hangs down.
Oh,
with
make all the noises.
I think so. I've not had this one before. Have you guys had this? It's got buttons. Oh no, I thought the buttons were going to do things. Oh no, they do. Look, they're switches. So maybe you've got different sound effects and things he says on there. Don't know. Has it got? This one's got the little voice changer mic in it as well. You might be able to see just in there. That picks up your voice and then changes it to sound like whatever. They're really cool. Had that one before. Never had the Vader one. Paid £5 for the pair. So they were cool.
Karen's leaving us because she's going off to binge watch Sopranos with her husband. So that's far more interesting than watching us.
I can't blame you, to be fair. We never got into that, did we? We never watched that.
No, I never watched this. No.
So yeah, they were cool. It was a bit of a Star Wars, Harry Potter kind of day for me.
Yeah. And a bit of a Disney day as well.
Oh, you found a bunch of stuff that we're keeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to share a couple of your bits?
Yes. The obligatory wicker. So I got a very nice.
You never picked up some wicker, did you?
Not a lot to say about that, really. It's a wicker basket.
So, spilling my drink. What did you pay on this one?
50p.
50p. Wow, there's a lot of work gone into that.
Yeah.
It's got a cool, large band running around it.
Yeah, I just really liked it, and it's just different colours. It's just a little bit different. And then a wicker pot, which, Ellen was asking what could you use that for, and I came up with lots of different things.
But whatever will fit in there.
From jewellery to pancakes.
you could fit a hedgehog in there, Lex, couldn't you? Lex is the resident hedgehog expert.
And this was probably my buy of the day, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Well, these came from the same place, didn't they?
No, they're all from different places.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up.
I sold a bag very similar in style and design to this for about £40. It's a 1960s original wicker bag with a leather lining, and some of the pins that hold it
needs a little bit of work.
Are falling out.
It's missing 3 pins and one there, I think, so maybe 4.
So yeah, it needs a bit of a clean up and sorting out the pins.
The lady that sold it to us was that elderly lady. She must have been 80s, maybe 70s or 80s, and I think it was hers.
Oh yeah, definitely. I said to her, is it original 60s? And she said yes.
They wanted £4 for that.
Yeah, and we got it for 2.
I mean, we cheekily got it for 2 because it does need a bit of work. But yeah, it's a lovely thing.
She was very reluctant, and I felt a bit bad about it. But
so I did the haggling. I don't care.
I don't think I would have haggled.
If it didn't need the work, we would have just paid it straight away. But I've got to put some real time into that, I think, to make it more saleable.
Yeah.
But it's so similar to the one you got 40 on, isn't it? It's almost identical.
Really similar. So yeah, very pleased with that. I think that's my buy of the day.
Right, let me just see what he's talking about in the chat. Nick will be a stormtrooper. What? Is Andrea wearing a full wicker outfit to the meetup?
No, never found a wicker outfit. But, give me time.
That's a sewing basket in the US. This one.
It could be a sewing basket.
Yeah, you could use it for that.
It could be used for lots of things, couldn't it?
Oh, hedgehogs. Yeah. We watched your little hedgehog videos, feeding hedgehogs in the garden. Loved it. Right. Do you want to
so that was my obligatory wicker that I picked up.
Alrighty. Now, this was more of a comedy buy than anything, but it turns out I should do quite well on it anyway. Check this out. Pisco Vibratory Massager. Oh, he looks like the guy out of Dallas, doesn't he? Bobby. Oh, Bobby Ewing there.
He does, yeah. Patrick Duffy
lookalike. You can use it on your face. Or, whoa, check her out. She's getting some thigh action. So anyway, we looked at it and kind of joked around, and then I went back and bought it because I figured how many of these are still around in their original packaging with the instructions. And
probably hardly worn. Hardly worn. Hardly used, if at all.
Hardly worn. It's got all its attachments. Oh, that's like pumice stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not been used.
No, not at all.
So anyway, do you remember what they had it up for? I knocked them down. I think they wanted 4 and I got it for 2.
Maybe.
Again.
Something
they were quite happy to get rid of it. Anyway, I think I'll get 20. I might push for 25, 30 because it's got its original box, which is a little bit water damaged, but how cool is that? 70s sort of imagery. What was that? Maybe even 60s.
Yeah, it's a shame about the water damaging.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it look overly great.
But anyway, I thought that was really cool.
Scroll down in the chat.
Yeah. Oh dear. Will Nick try it? What, this? I'm going to have to test it, you know. Do you want your thighs rubbing down?
No, thanks. Not with that.
Not that. Okay. Andrea, falling on a bruise, says, "Ooh, I had one of those massage things, but it was broken." Oh, shall I plug it in? We don't really have time. Right, I'm going to quickly plug this in.
We don't have time, but
hold on.
That's
hey. Wow. She hasn't got a lot of clothes on.
Right.
Oh my lord. Yeah.
What they could get away with in the 70s.
What's he doing? He's massaging his eyes. Anyway, right. So I quickly plug it in. Hold this.
Oh dear. This is when it blows up.
It won't blow up. Be silly.
You can electrocute
I'll let you hold
live on YouTube. Thanks.
I have a plug down here.
Oh dear. Yeah, so here's a dodgy. I think that's the word for it, actually.
Hey. Which attachment would you like, dear?
I don't want any attachment, thank you.
Oh. Yeah, that works.
So wrong.
Anyway, just a bit of fun, really. But there is a fair bit of profit in it, so win-win, really.
Paul Johnson says, "Ooh, yes, yeah, exactly."
Carry on, chat.
It's quite yellow, actually. Paul, not very blue.
Waiting for the bang. Well, I didn't electrocute myself. Or you did. Didn't we do well? Right. Can you have to kind of make a heat down there?
Yeah.
Very funky little right tap points. First in the chat. Who's that? Everyone knows who this is. First to get it wins a tap point. Look at the design on him, though.
It's cool.
Now, didn't you say this was from the show?
Cool. Yeah, it's from the actual Broadway musical.
So it's from the Broadway musical of the Lion King. Pumbaa. There you go. Who was that? Orenthal was first in. Well done. Tap points to you. So yeah, he was cool. What was that? 50 pence?
I think it was 50p.
No idea.
Yeah, I just really liked him. So
this was quite a good score. I don't know if any of you guys have had this before. I had one not that long ago. The last one I had wasn't functioning right, but some of it was. So I sold it in parts. I think you can get 40 to 50, or it may have changed since I last had one. I paid $3 on that, so that was quite nice. It's an Angel Care baby monitor, and this thing goes underneath the cot and senses movement and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, happy with that.
Vinny says, "I like the way Nick asks Andrea what attachment she'd like. He wasn't going to test it on himself."
Well, you know, you might enjoy it. So yeah, Angel Care, look out for those. Yeah, have a check on eBay. Don't know if prices have gone down, but I've done well on those. So do you want to chuck that down there?
I might run out of room very quickly.
Now, this was a store where we bought a shed load of gear, didn't we? You went shoe crazy.
Oh, I went absolutely shoe crazy. I shared some of that on Instagram.
Did you? Do you want to grab some of them now, or do you want to do that later?
I could do it. Well, I don't know. I can't really get to it.
Of course you can. Well, don't twist your back.
No, exactly. So I'll share these ones first because these are my favourite. They are LK Bennett.
LK Bennett. That's the Duchess of what's it? Where's
Cambridge.
Excuse me.
I've sold a pair of LK Bennett before, and they were a lot plainer. They were just black. I can't remember how much I sold them for actually.
Peep
maybe
toe.
about 40. Yes, well done.
Hey?
Well done.
Peep toe.
Yeah, so I haven't looked anything up because we have literally got home, had a sleep, and then eaten and come on to talk to you guys.
Real leather soles. That tells you there's some
real leather soles, as you can see.
Some value in those.
Yeah, so that's my favourite shoe pickup, and they were £3. So that was, bargain actually.
That's a strange looking Pumbaa. I want him, says Elle, mate. He's really cool. He really
he's just
stood
really
out to
unusual,
us.
isn't he?
How much was the angel care unit? We paid 3. I haven't checked what they're currently going for, but I have sold them for good money in the past, and I parted them out as well. Richard's got a few of those angel care monitors. Nice.
Reselling Polly says, get Nick with the keywords.
Yeah, peeped out. I know my high heels. You know me, guys. This is so cool. It's not actually very valuable, but we were now 100 this year, and this is now one vinyl 1983
They have actually
edition.
reissued this on vinyl now.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it in Tesco's of all places. So this is the original first pressing of Now One. It's in really amazing condition. There's not a great deal of value in it, like I said, but it looks barely played. There's not a mark on it. So yeah, happy with that. I don't know, in this condition, maybe it's only £10 to £15, I think. But what did I pay on that? Was it £1? I went back. I was and ahhing, and then I went back because I just
said if I can get it for £1,
I did, didn't I? Yeah. So yeah, happy to find that.
Yeah.
Bit of Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts. This is the Hogwarts game. Lego produced a series of games. Many of them don't hold a lot of value. The Harry Potter one, the Star Wars one in a similar shaped box is good. Now, what did we pay? 4, wasn't it? Do you remember? It was that store with loads of Lego.
Can't remember.
It was really expensive.
Yeah,
under that tarpaulin.
Yes. Because we thought that you could, you almost didn't ask him. We thought he was going to say lots.
Yeah, they had loads of Lego. It's virtually
it's
dive bombing us. Damn thing.
It's like, this is my room. Go away.
They had this was in the village one, and they had virtually all Lego, and it was priced at eBay prices. I had to look around, but wasn't taking anything, and this wasn't priced. And I randomly asked, and they said £4, which is good. I sold one at Amazon for 40, I want to say, recently. So yeah, haven't checked it yet. Last one was missing bits, and a viewer kindly helped me out with that last time. Classic, really nice condition, vintage Monopoly for a couple of £. They're a bit of a fiddle to package. The boxes are squidgy. It takes, it's effort, but I love my board games, so not leaving that behind. More board games. Potter Cluedo, I think eBay currently maybe 20 to 25. I'll probably send this to Amazon, where I think they can go a bit silly at Christmas. I think I've only had that particular edition once before. There's 2 Potter Cluedos. Oh my word, there's so much gear. I can't even reach that stack of board games.
I know. We can't really move our chairs. We're hemmed in by tax.
Now, who remembers these? Peter Ray, you're exempt. You're too young, mate. This, did you have one as well? Or do you remember these from the 70s?
I had one of those, but this isn't the original.
No.
By the way, this isn't the vintage one.
We're pretty sure is a modern reissue. It's ridiculously clean if it isn't. There was a little girl there, and she said, "Oh, the CDs are in the back." I went, "Oh, the CDs." To be fair, they are about 5-inch CD size.
They look like CDs.
But they're meant to be little vinyl records, and then I don't know if it's got.
No.
Hasn't wound that. Bear with.
Yeah. So here's all different colours. Yeah, all the records are different colours.
Different song each side. Now this was. Hold on.
You won't be able to stop it now.
Doodah. This was from the store where we got that angel care, and she chucked this. We got a big deal because you bought about 10 pairs of shoes and then some wicker.
Yeah.
I bought the angel care and this. So I think in the deal it was £1 or £2, wasn't it? They just kind of added it in.
I mean, it's a shame it's not the vintage one, but we picked it up for nostalgia, and I don't know.
I don't know what value's in it. What value's in it. I'll be guessing sort of 10 or 12, but don't know. Let me know if you've had one of these recently. Doodah, says will you take yes. I had the original one as a child. I think we had one in the family. I don't remember it being mine, or maybe my cousins had it. I remember the feel of these records and putting them on.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Yeah,
They're
that was
fun.
cool.
Good fun.
I bought various bits of Lego today. I nearly did a deal at a stall where you found some cool Harry Potter stuff, actually. I was trying to get together a deal with loads of Playmobil and loads of Lego. I was trying to meet at £50 and she wasn't coming down to where I needed to be, so I didn't get that deal. And by that point, we'd filled the car up, so it was probably a good idea. I did get a little Ninjago, what do they call it? Spinjitzu set. And weirdly, in here, they've packaged it all up in kitchen roll.
We're hoping it's got Ninjago in it.
Someone's gone to a lot of trouble. Look, the figures are individually wrapped. So yeah, I'll have fun unwrapping all of that. Can't remember. I think that was £2. I mean, we could share tap for hours.
Yeah.
One of the first pickups of the day.
Oh, this is cool.
This is a 2DS, the pink version. It doesn't have the Tamagotchi Life game in it. This is a Tomodachi Life pack. It should come with the software, I believe, but it doesn't. They couldn't find the charger, but there was another stall in the same little close, wasn't there? So we said, well, we'll try and come back later on the way home, and if you found the charger, I'll pick it up. But by the time we'd been to another store and bought we bought those Star Wars helmets and loads of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the woman came running over going, I found your charger.
Yeah, I didn't recognise it at first. Just random woman running at me.
So anyway, it's in really nice condition. A few fingerprints on it, but nothing major.
Oh,
you hear the
Tom
trains?
just said, Nick, watch my video about how to get the software back on the 2DS.
I will, mate. Yes. Yeah, great thought, actually. I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading the chat, said, did you tell the story about the Wii stuff on that same store?
No, he had a crate full of Wii stuff, loads of accessories, bunch of games. And I said to him, how much did you want for that whole bundle?
I had a load of Skylanders that went with it as well.
Yeah.
And you asked how much it was, and he was like, oh, make an offer. And then, the usual thing where you say, no, I probably offered too little. And then he went, well,
I said, let me know roughly, where are you at? What are you looking for?
About 100.
About 100.
About 100.
And I was like, oh, no, it's all right. And he said, well, how much do you want to pay? And I did in my head about a tenner. So it's like, there's no margin. You're not going to meet in the middle here. So I said, no, don't worry.
And you had a Mario Kart in your hand and he wanted £4.
Yeah, but it was scratched to hell. I'm not even sure I could repair it. It was that bad. So anyway, so then I glanced across and saw this and thought, where are we going to be on this then? And he just came straight out with £7. So I went, okay.
Yeah.
So a pretty manky old Wii bundle. It wasn't in great condition either. 100. That fairly recent 2DS.
Yeah.
7.
So here it says, my girls are mad for Tomodachi.
Oh, really?
Tomodachi Life, weird game. I've not seen it before, actually.
It looks a little bit like sort of Animal Crossing, sort of real life Sims, sort of that kind of thing. Is that what it is?
Cool.
I don't know. Anyway, happy with that.
Yeah.
Tom will like that if you're still in, Tom. Have you got that one? Tom collects his handhelds.
I just need to answer Purple Vamp's question. He says, Andrea, who do you want to win Celebrity Big Brother? Definitely Ryan.
Oh, we're not talking about that, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Now, this might be I don't think this is anything special, but it caught my interest, so I bought it. It's Lilliput Lane. I've bought and sold these more in the early days of when we were doing this. We had a bunch of these. Haven't had them for ages.
I actually used to collect them when I was younger.
Oh, right. The only reason I bothered with this was because he said he went to the studio and you were able to buy them unpainted.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a good thing or if that means it's rare or what. So it's an unpainted, sorry, the light is glaring, unpainted, unused, if you like.
Yeah, apparently it's Reading House as well, or Reading Cottage.
Yeah, it's only one of the small ones. But I thought it was something of interest because it's a bit different. It's unpainted. Maybe it was worth a couple of quid I spent on it. Maybe it wasn't, but I don't know.
So just start answering and talking about Celebrity Big Brother. Yeah, I think Ryan and Kirsty are going to be the two left at the end, definitely. But I'm hoping it'll be Ryan. I think he deserves it. You don't look at me like that. You've been watching some of it with me.
Well, I don't have a choice when I'm sat on the sofa. If I come in here and start working, see, You then moan at me, so I'll come and join you and moan at the telly.
Yeah,
It's all right. I don't mind it. It's all
you
right.
moan at X Factor. Actually, I don't really. I'm not keen on this particular season of X Factor.
X Factor is rubbish. You've got to know that. Polaroid had one of these not long ago. Paid a £5. Yeah, standard.
Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall I share something from my box?
Yes, by all means.
This is something for me. Well, you might have noticed I have a new Kath Kidston mug.
We officially have a mug problem, right?
I have 2 Kath Kidston mugs.
Yeah, and all the others.
Yes, I know. But Nick said I have to get rid of 2 other mugs that I don't care about so much.
New rule: if mugs come in this house,
so I am.
The same number have to leave the house.
If I can collect secondhand Kath Kidston mugs, I'm quite happy to get rid of ones I bought in Sainsbury's. So there we are. I'd rather have a whole cupboard full of Kath Kidston mugs than anything else.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I thought they were really cool. 50p each, weren't they? Yeah.
How did you do on all the car parts manuals and everything you bought? Yeah, fantastically well. Still got a bunch to list. I haven't listed anything from that for a while. The manuals, you can see here, we've got left the dregs that nobody wants, but I've sold about half of those. I've reduced these to clear them and they're still not going. But yeah, you love it too, Nick. Barry has absolutely no idea who Ryan and Kirsty are. Kirsty Alley, you've heard
Kirsty
of, surely.
Alley, as in Cheers, Kirsty Alley. Or Look Who's Talking if you didn't watch that.
I bought a stack of media. Some of it is here. It's yay high. Most of it not exciting, so I won't bore you with it. But one to look out for. I think most formats of this are worth looking out for. It's the Spider-Man Web of Shadows. There is that one which is kind of between £5 and £10, not worth a lot. That's the Xbox 360 version. You can see the prices on these. This one, Web of Shadows, I've had it on PS2 and done well. The Xbox One is good. I think on Amazon you're looking at 30 plus, eBay 20 to 30. So that one, keep your eyes peeled. A random Disney Princess one, because I don't think there was any Amazon FBA sellers. So yeah.
There's a question from Becky Edwards. Says, how do you advertise your products? We started a shop up and are doing okay sales wise, but what's the best way to get listings to sell? I don't know. Maybe it's just sharing on social media.
I wouldn't even say that was worth bothering with. eBay does that for you. People are browsing on eBay and searching, and they use Google, to attract people.
Yeah, what I was just going to say is that a lot of people do use their Instagram accounts to promote their eBay shops or to promote their items and link to their eBay shops. So you could try something like that if you wanted to do something outside of eBay. eBay, I've noticed the other day when I was relisting stuff on the app, and I don't notice it if I relist on the desktop. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but there's a little thing that says click this button to share your item, and then if you sell through an external link, either from Twitter or Facebook or Pinterest, if somebody goes through to your eBay from one of those social media sites and clicks that link and buys your item, they will give you free. You won't be charged any fees for it, basically. So they're really trying to promote you going out there and promoting your items on social media. Which makes sense
because they benefit from the sales.
And I did make a start and put some stuff on a Facebook page, and I thought, what am I doing? Why am I bothering with this? It's just wasting my time. So I stopped.
Yeah. What I was getting at before is that
I just want to finish because I already share every one of my listings on my Pinterest page anyway. And okay, so I'm not going through the link and getting my fees paid back to me, but I share on Pinterest anyway. So Pinterest is a good one as well.
I just want to say hi to the Celtic Traders.
Hi guys.
Caroline and Phil, or one or the other.
They're off on a holiday to France very soon. It's this week, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Somebody was saying about the Spider-Man game and it just jumped and I lost it. Web of Shadows is worth way more than the PS3 version or the Xbox One because Xbox put in achievements. Oh, okay. PlayStation didn't bother. Great game. Peter says, "Defo Nick, as the new Spider-Man game is out now, yes, and that's getting good reviews as well. Just like Spyro games, etc." Yeah. So it's good timing to pick up those Spider-Man ones because everyone is playing the new one and thinking about it. Good for you, Andrea. Don't let Nick hold the microphone. Yeah, apologies. I get carried away. Just tell me to shut up.
Yeah. Carol just said that she really likes the shape of these mugs. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. They're a completely different shape. So there is probably a little bit of margin in them if you get them cheap enough to resell them like that. If you don't want to keep them for yourself, but I do.
It's Caroline. Hi, Caroline. How are you? Okay, right.
Can I share Mike Wazowski? He's official Disney store, and yeah, I've absolutely no idea what he's worth, if anything, but I really liked him.
I thought you bought him to keep. No,
I didn't. I bought him to resell.
Oh, okay. So, and
oh yeah, we nearly left this behind.
I thought it was some cheap knockoff thing.
Well, yeah, at first glance it looks like that because it's obviously really strange.
Disneyland Paris.
But it's a Disneyland Paris, and it's a rucksack. Look, it's a little kid's rucksack.
You zip open the back of her
it's actually
head.
Stuck, but we can sort that out.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, it's just caught on the liner. I can sort that.
Yeah, and it's really clean. It looks like it's not really been used. So
Minnie Mouse brains. So yeah, that was cool.
So that was really cool. And yeah, we've had a bit of a Disney day. I bought a Tigger, which was exactly like the Tigger that I used to have, but I've kind of given that to Ellen.
Disney. This was one of the first things we bought as well. This might be in the vlog. I think I was filming when I found these.
Yeah, that was from Codicott, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's an RC little Buzz on his little car thing. She wasn't sure if it was working. She hadn't had it running for ages, but it was £2. So never had that before. Let me know if you guys have, but I wasn't leaving a Buzz RC behind for £2. And same kind of shed. It was at the back of a pub in a shed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There were two ladies with stalls, and the other lady was...
They're probably two of the best stalls, and we went there first, didn't we?
The other lady was just setting up, and she had, like I say, different stall, a nice Buzz, and a Woody.
Yeah, see, Caroline said it's a Disney...
Boy, am I glad to see you!
Oh.
Caroline said it's a Disney kind of day. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, we've been trying to collect up all of the DVDs because we got rid of a load over the years, but Ellen wants them all back again now. So
she wrote me a list of about 20 DVDs long, and I was like, Ellen, I've had these. I used to do Disney DVD bundles. I've kind of given up now. It's not really worth the effort anymore.
I know.
But I've had loads of them in and out. And
since we've been to Disney World, she's just really got back into it.
Yeah. I have his holster somewhere. It's in one of these boxes. He's missing his hat, but yeah, he's cool. And a Buzz.
His holster is somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh. I thought you said he's
missing his hat. I have his holster.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere.
Can we put Buzz somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'll tell you, we are not going to be able to show you anywhere near all of this.
No.
I love the Dick Bruner stuff. This is the collection of Miffy.
Yeah.
Every Miffy book.
We used to read these to Ellen, didn't we?
No, I got a deal on this. I think it ended up because I bought a stack of CDs, a load of sealed stuff.
I bought a DVD as well.
So I think these worked out about £4 the lot in the end.
Leslie says, there's a snake in my boot. He doesn't say that. Ellen went through the whole repertoire and he doesn't say there's a snake in my boot.
Is he meant to?
She was very upset by that. Also, it doesnn't say Andy on the bottom of his boot. So she was, I think it's a genuine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
But she was questioning that.
It's been a while since I sold these. Couldn't tell you what the outer case is wrecked, by the way. But it doesn't matter because I'll bin that and just sell the books.
Steve says, I hate the kids that write their names on the bottom of the shoe. Do they not know people will still want to resell them?
Yeah. Did you spend ages rubbing that off? Did you, Steve?
Lee says, what belt has Buzz got on?
What? I can't reach him now.
To infinity and beyond.
Now, I passed another one of these up because it felt like too much money, but he's just got a little green belt there. He has no battery in.
Zerk's gonna need a bigger blaster to get through this armor.
Okay.
No danger can stop a Space Ranger.
But that one doesn't do anything. Doesn't he have the laser effect? Some of them do, don't they?
Some of them do, yeah.
Enemies closing in!
Yeah. There's so many versions of these. I'm no expert at all about those. Sold one recently though. Oh, and then we got I shared on the Tat Chat group, I think, and on our Facebook page. I shifted an Octonauts bundle for $69.99 recently with shipping, I think it was. We picked up a bundle, I think even bigger today, for £10 the lot.
Yeah.
There's so much of it. It's ridiculous. There's the command center jobber with this. Oh. You may have. I shared on Facebook a little video of me with one of these that was speaking German a while back. This one is in English, which is good. But then there's this is all Octonauts. Oh, you can hear it making noises. There's
it did really well at that stall. And she was an add-on, wasn't she? She wasn't even on the map.
She was an add-on.
An add-on. Yes.
She was a bonus still.
She was.
So I don't think many people have been going there.
Yeah, because she wasn't on the map at all.
So we got all of this.
We just noticed her, didn't we? We were driving past. We were like, oh, there's one down there.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably another sort of £70-80 worth of Octonauts gear. There's so much in it. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe it's a similar size to what I had. But it just goes on and on and on. And then she had some Minecraft Lego. Oh, I'm getting so hot.
Good job I opened the window. Are you getting a workout?
Yeah. Right. Oh, we've got a couple of Play-Doh sets for silly cheap as well. They were good. These one I've got.
It's gone away now, but I did notice that Auden had asked what were the best websites for selling vintage. I think it depends what you're selling, but Etsy is really good for selling vintage, and I think that George. Sorry.
So go.
I think that George Ross knows. He sells on a vintage, sells vintage furniture on a site, and I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I mean, if you know, if guys you know of different vintage sites that you can sell stuff on, then let us know.
Will you take this? Has an inflatable doll. He pulls the cord and it says, "Not now, I have a headache." I thought that's funny. Peter asks, what are you listing first out of what you picked up? Oh my goodness.
I know.
I'll probably go through all the stuff that's going up to Amazon and get a shipment done and get it out of the way, and work from there. And then do that big bundle of Octonauts to get that listed and gone. I tend to try and start with the bulkiest stuff these days as well. Anyway, right at the end today, when we went to the one that was in a big town, by the time we got to the end of this ridiculous list of 65 stalls, they were packing up.
Well, we managed to do all the ones that we did were marked off. Actually, quite a few of them.
We marked off a few more of these, didn't we? But I think some of these, they just weren't there by this time, by about, 3:30?
Well, it was supposed to run until 2, but quite a lot of people were carrying on.
Yeah.
And we felt really bad because we started at the top, which is number 1, and we did them slightly out of order anyway. But once we got down to sort of around this area, we spoke to a couple of people and they said they've been so quiet, they'd barely sold a thing.
This guy.
And a lot of people had packed up early. And it's literally because people had started at number 1 and, 2, almost 3 hours later.
And then either got fed up or spent all their money.
People are still working, like us. We were still working our way down to them. It took us that long to get down to number 40. So I felt really bad for them.
2 pairs of two pairs of Spider-Man again.
It's all right, you're just talking over me.
Wellies. I thought you'd stopped. These are brand newer tags, Marvel wellies, with the price still on of 30. I got the pair, well, the 2 pairs. A pair of pairs.
A pair of pairs.
For £10. I will have no trouble shifting those. Coming into autumn, winter now.
Yeah.
fabulous.
They're very cool.
This is the Minecraft from that stall that wasn't officially on the list. She had Minecraft Lego. I got this for £8, and don't know. I think on Amazon it's silly money, like 50, 60 or something cheapest. When this came out, which was Minecraft Lego, was about what 5-6 years ago. I was buying the Minecraft Lego direct from Lego and then putting it on eBay and making money on it. And they were smaller sets than this that I was getting hold of. This is one of the relatively larger sets. It's got a house that opens out, folds out. So yeah, it looks in fantastic condition. I have no doubt it's all there. Where's Matey? Here he is. So yeah, £8 into, don't know, just gonna have to see what I can get, but one for Christmas, that one.
Yeah, that's very cool. The box is a bit damaged.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lisa's in. Hi, Lisa.
Oh, I picked up a TomTom for £3. You'd think these would not have any value, but I quickly searched the model number, and yeah, I think there's some money in it. Don't know. Never really experimented with.
And I don't know if you can download new information onto it. Can you?
Don't they have a card?
Maybe.
Memory card. Don't know. Some research needed, but I searched that particular TomTom XL Live, whatever it was, number, and people were doing fairly well on them. So I thought at £3, it's going to force me to learn and look into it and find out what I should and shouldn't be picking up. So there was that. And then this. Now, there was a few times today where people went, did the old, well, it's worth so-and-so on eBay, or I'm going to put it on eBay if it doesn't sell, and all of this, which is fair enough. You can't really argue, but it does get a bit tiresome.
It does, yeah. This
was on a stall, brand new sealed. It's one of the City Monopolies. This is Bath edition. And she said to me straight away, now what did she say? I want £15 because it goes for 20 on eBay. And I had to bite my tongue. I said, well, put it on eBay for 20 quid then. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I bought it off her for 12. So there you go. And on Amazon, I think the cheapest currently was about 60 or 70, something like that.
Yeah.
Don't quote me, I might be wrong. I looked up so much stuff while I was out and about, and when we got back in the car, I was looking stuff up, all excited like a child. So yeah, it was a good pickup.
But there was a guy, wasn't there, with loads of Lego, and it was very not overpriced, but it was expensive. We didn't buy it, and he was saying basically, I'm asking high prices because I can't be bothered to list it on eBay, but I want to get good prices for it. And he literally said, I can't be bothered to list it on eBay.
Yeah. Tap points. What's in this box? I'm waiting.
You look like one of those, yeah, with the wall.
What was that guy from the 80s who did that? What was he called? Boots! Daniel gets a tap points. Yes. Now, Andrea spotted these, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you weren't sure when the lady, what did she quote you price-wise?
25.
£25 for wellies. In my world, insane. But
they're hunters. But they're brand new.
But they're new.
Yeah.
So, what did you reckon we could sell them for?
Can't remember now. I think it was around 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, some were selling 50 to 75, but I think we could go 75 on those.
So we'll aim for 75, which just seems insane. But they are unused box. The box is a little bit tatty.
And
have they got a price on?
Paul Foster says 70. Yeah, I think the ones I was looking at were 75. So.
Huggly boots, kinky boots.
Yeah, they're so popular though, aren't they, hunter boots?
Yeah, for festival season, posh people pay like silly money for hunters. It's madness. Anyway, I haggled a tiny bit. Well, it was weird. The lady was selling a load of gear for her friends and family. So she said, hold on, I'll ring her up and see if she'll take 20. I came in at 20 because I'm cheeky like that. And she said, hold on, I just have to phone my friend. And she went, no. And I said, well, ask her what's the best she'll do. She said 23, and that's what we settled on. So £23, hopefully into 70.
Yeah. There was another store where somebody had Jules wellies, and she said they weren't worn, but they looked like they'd been worn at least once. They weren't completely clean. But I know that Jules wellies are like £60 in the shop, because I went to look. Your sister wanted some for Christmas, and I went to look, and I thought, crumbs, I didn't know they were that much. It was from her Secret Santa list.
Yeah.
And I thought,
We love you, Joe, but £70 for wellies or whatever. Come on.
I think it was Alison, actually.
Oh, was it Alison?
Yeah. I was thinking, £60. I didn't know they were that much. But yeah, she wanted £10 for them. And I said to Nick, if I was buying them for myself, if they were my size, I'd pay £10. But unfortunately, on eBay, they're only like £10 to £15 used.
Mm.
So
Really?
yeah.
So the Hunter ones hold their value a lot better.
Yeah, they do. The Jules ones don't. Which is a shame.
Now, you spotted these.
Yes.
There's, I think, 3 versions. I've seen it on the 3 Harry Potter versions. I've seen it.
You don't know what you're talking about.
2 wider box ones. I think there's like a greenish one and this brown one. They're not worth a great deal. More on Amazon, but sort of 10 to 15 maybe, or more at Christmas. But we've got one of those anyway. But this is the one you want to look out for. This is what they call a complete cinematic journey. I think currently on Amazon, the cheapest is about 50 quid. So yeah, that was a nice pickup. And what did she ask on those?
Paul Grant said, seen it Harry Potter, can't sell it on eBay.
I tend to go Amazon anyway. But this one you should be able to sell on eBay. The other one, yeah, maybe that's a struggle. But I tend to go Amazon December. Job done.
Was that a new website? Amazon December.
Amazon December. Yeah. What did she ask for those? It was 5 of the pair, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy. So,
yeah,
the stall where we had a chat with the guy, and he was feeling a bit downhearted because he hadn't had much footfall, and he was sort of towards the end of the numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
He was packing away when we got there, and I got chatting with him.
He was very familiar. I felt like I'd seen him before. Maybe he'd been in the shop.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oh, dear.
Oh, making a mess.
Oh, dear.
He was packing away. Most of his stuff had gone, but he had this interesting looking box underneath the stall. Now, I am no comic expert, okay? Don't expect any pearls of wisdom here. But I started rummaging. This is cool. I don't know if it's valuable. It just took me back. Ren and Stimpy. Anybody? Oh my
God.
I
wasn't a fan.
Any fans?
No.
Ren, Stimpy. I don't think there's anything particularly exciting in here. But I got chatting with him. He said he'd been selling them at 50p each, and he'd sold a handful. I said, well, what did you want on the box? And just threw the question out there, and he said £10 on the box. There's easily 100, maybe 150, and I thought it would be like, what was that? I don't know. Like, I haven't got enough stuff to be dealing with. I just fancied dabbling in comics. It's been a long time since I bought any comics. Loads of Spider-Man in here. Again, bit of a Spider-Man day as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. They're all in sleeves. They're in wonderful condition. We will see. There's bound to be a few. If not, I will bundle it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see a date. Can you see date?
Even if it's sold as a job lot.
Yeah. 97.
Wow.
So, mid-90s there.
Yeah. Don't know. Can't see the date on that.
Can't see the date on that. See, that one's carded. But yeah, it looks like there's loads of Spider-Man, actually. Any experts? Do you think I did all right for a tenant? There must be 150 in here. There's no date there either.
It says 1st of November, but I can't see.
There's a. Do you want to?
There's a super chat from Lee Allen. It says, Donna and I love your videos, and we've been reselling for 2 months and are doing great. We have built up lots of stock ready for Q4, the Allen project. Oh, that's brilliant.
Wow, thank you.
And thank you for the super chat.
Really appreciate that.
Really appreciate
Thanks for watching, guys. Hold on. You need to look for first appearances, Nick. Yeah, I wouldn't know where to start. How would I know? You know,
I don't know if you've got anything that's old enough.
Yeah, don't know. But it intrigued me. I was happy to take a punt at £10.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all kind of 90s stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Marvel Chillers. That's more of a graphic novel size thing.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Neil, long time watcher, first time commenting. Welcome.
Oh, that's cool.
Ren and Stimpy says Stu, powdered toast man. I don't remember that reference. I remember watching Ren and Stimpy as a very drunk teenager. Yes, I might have even been in my 20s by that point.
You're probably
19, 20 when I was away at art college. X-Men Thunderstrike. Yeah, don't know, but I'm quite happy with it all for a tenner. Could easily be a fail, but I doubt it.
Peter Ray says that he remembers Ben Fitzpatrick sold a lot of comics a while back for a big price.
Cool.
Yeah. I think it really depends on date and condition and what you've got, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there's a load of Wolverine, there's a load of Spider-Man, there's some other stuff. So I'll look into them date-wise and then probably bundle them up.
I was going to say.
Let me scroll down. I've actually pulled stomach muscles laughing at Ren and Stimpy. It was just
me then.
off the wall comedy and quite gross.
I think it's because it was gross. That's why I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, that was What are Steve and Lex fighting about?
Harry Potter.
What? Oh, Steve's threatening his jiu-jitsu moves. Don't mess with Steve. I managed a comic shop for a year, says Stephen. Okay, do you think I did okay? Tell me brutally. 10 quid for maybe 150 90s comics. Lex is a black belt in origami. Me too. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Vinny says, feel free to send me pics, Nick. I'll show them to my comic guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll sort that out next week. Cool. Hi, Peter. Looks like I missed it all. Bit of an epic haul going on. There's no way we're going to show half of it.
No, it's already 9 o'clock.
It's already 9 o'clock. Oh, what didn't we show?
I haven't showed my clothes.
Go for it.
Well, I bought more than this, but I've just picked out a couple of things because I don't want to bore you all with clothes, really. But
some people like the clothes.
Yeah, but I picked out the best bits. This is a warehouse dress, and it's brand new with tag. Was originally £39. And I bought it for £1, I think. And it's a really nice winter, thick, sort of bodycon style dress. You're sniffing it. You'll get comments.
It's got like hint of whatever her perfume was.
She hasn't worn it.
No, but it's what I mean.
It feels.
Or mothballs.
Yeah, not mothballs, but it's like the sort of thing you put in your drawers.
Mothballs.
Yeah, but not mothballs. Like that just makes you think of old ladies. It's nicer than that.
So what you paid £1?
Yeah, and
it was originally 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I paid £1 on this as well. It's a silk monsoon dress.
This feels quite thick and heavy.
Which is really pretty.
You know what I mean? That's quite thick.
I really like that. I think that'll sell well for the winter. This is size 18. Want to model it, dear?
Yes, I do.
So that's really pretty. That was £1.
This is like silky.
And then this was Pear Una, and it was just a really nice jumper dress that I really liked. And that was £1 as well. It's got sort of
Marks and Spencer's, right?
Yes, Pear Una sells well, but yeah, that's a size 14.
Do they still sell under that brand, or is that an old brand?
They still sell under that brand.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna show them my jugs.
Andrea would like to show you her jugs. Now, I tried to talk her out of it. She's been pestering me all day, saying, Nick, can I show my jugs tonight live on the internet? I said, well, if you want to go down that route, I'll back you up.
You ready?
I'm always ready.
Where are they?
Where are they? I've lost my jugs. Oh, they're behind you there.
It's behind you. Yeah, I'm that age now.
What?
I don't know where they are. I can't see them.
Come on, people are getting excited.
I can't actually
jugs,
see
jugs,
them.
jugs.
Where?
There's one.
Oh,
Isn't it?
under the shoes.
Under your mountain of shoes. You haven't even showed the shoes.
I know. I'm going to do another haul anyway.
Well, we'll take a vote in a
Right,
minute if we should carry on.
That was a random take a punt one. Actually, they're both random take a punt in a way.
This has a maker's mark, sort of studio mark on it.
I don't know where the other one is.
Really? I thought it was in there. Oh, crap.
I'm going to have to get up.
Is that it? No. Oh, we've lost a jug. The other one's the better one.
I've got it.
No, we nearly bought another one of these today, didn't we?
Okay. Right. Oh, dear.
Oh, my God. Right. Hold your jugs in place, dear. Careful.
That's my jugs. Yeah, so
Trying to get a good view.
Since you had Edward on, I've been watching his videos. So I just thought I'd have a dabble. That was £1. That was 50p. And this is Moira pottery. And I went back and had a very brief look just to see if it was worth buying at £1. And I thought it was, just to learn about it. So yeah, it's nothing special.
Well, this is something that you're experimenting with, and I'm kind of going along with it as well and just trying to learn. And when I chatted with Edward, go and watch that video if you haven't. He's a fascinating guy. Is it Edward? That doesn't sound right all of a sudden.
Oh, it sounded right to me. I'm hoping it's right.
That's just
anyway.
Yeah. So we're learning. So Moira, you reckon is okay?
Yeah.
That we have no idea.
I'm hoping it is. Somebody might tell me it's not. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, somebody else was selling one a different colour but the same style today, and they wanted £2.50 for it, and I walked away. And I probably shouldn't have done, but
yeah, you might have sold them as a pair better.
Yeah.
Jugs always look better in pairs. Nice jugs, Andrea. Jugs. Not identical, but then they never are. One's gone a bit green, dear.
Yeah, anyway, this one's got a mark on it, but I have absolutely no idea, so I need to do some research on that. It might be absolutely worthless, but I quite like it, and if it's worthless, I can put some flowers in it.
Worst case scenario, you will get a collection of jugs going on, won't you? Yeah, I think we should have picked up that other jug today, though.
Probably should have done, but when I bought that for £1 and then she wanted £2.50, I think it was just because it was her attitude, because she just...
Don't bring an attitude to Andrea, honestly.
She was
guys.
asking really high prices on everything, and that puts my back up sometimes, so I just walked away.
Because I was going to say to you, should we go and offer like 150 or something? And then you just went no and walked off.
I know. I was a bit annoyed. But I bought this as well. And again, that was 50p. And that's got a marking on the bottom. And I had no idea what that was, but I liked the look of it. And I thought, well, I'll buy it and see if it is anything.
And you bought a pig, which I don't know where it is.
Oh, I left that in there.
Which was really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it's got a studio name on the bottom that's like handwritten in. Yeah. I couldn't work out what it was.
I think the thing I've learned this weekend is I'm drawn to studio pottery. I really like it.
Yeah. I was going to see, was there anything? I found some really nice media today. I found a bunch of sealed CDs, like David Gilmour stuff, Pink Floyd stuff. Just crazy that people are getting rid of it. A load of sealed DVDs again. Some nice obscure box sets. Oh, I can't even think what was the good stuff. Oh, Modern Toss. That came up nicely on Amazon. Never heard of it.
Lex said, this show has just been filth tonight. Frankly, I'm offended.
Filth, a lot of them. Has anyone heard of that? I think it was fairly well ranked on Amazon and was going for about 20 quid. This is sealed. And there was a guy selling DVDs. What were they? 5 for £1. And he had half of his stuff was sealed. So I just bought.
Just taking a chance on it, but it's all turned out to be
I bought all the sealed stuff he had. And there's some, I can't remember which ones were good now. Oh, this we bought in the charity shop on the way home. Does anyone remember this? Fresh Fields and French Fields.
I loved watching
We both remember that. Yeah. It was like early 80s, maybe.
Actually, it tells you on the back.
Is it? I remember that. It's like
84 to 91.
To 91?
Yeah. So French Fields was the later
spin-off
series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked that. It was a really good program. Nice
So,
sort
yeah.
of. Was it Sunday nights?
I
It feels
don't
like it
know.
should have been.
Is it based on books of comic strips? We're not talking about Fresh Fields now, are we?
A
What?
modern
What?
toss.
Modern Toss. Oh, I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's got like a weird snake guy on the back. It sounds like really bonkers out there comedy from the little synopsis on it. Sorry about the trains if you can hear them. The windows open.
Oh, he said it is based on books. Not is it?
It is based on
It's
books
very
of
rude.
comic strips.
Well, that just fits in with the whole chat tonight.
Oh, see, I don't want to break the seal because then it won't be worth 20 quid. But I might have to check on YouTube, see if there's any of that about.
Yeah.
Looks right up my alley, that one. Yeah, so got a bunch of audiobooks on CD, and they were stupid cheap as well. Are we going to wrap up? There was a couple of strange things that happened on day one of this crazy weekend of buying stuff. We went to one stall and they just put bin bags out on the driveway with different ages of clothes in, and you had to rummage and put the money through the letterbox?
Yeah, I think she'd done it because it was raining at the beginning of the day.
Yeah. And then next door, there was like a little porchway, wasn't there? Well, not even a porch, not inside the house, but the little sort of covered over bit with just a box and then a pile of junk and some stuff around the side by the garage. A note pinned to the door that said, "Have a look, decide how much stuff is worth and post the money through the letterbox." And then it went on and says, "I'm in, knock if you've got any questions." And I'm thinking, what? This is just weird. So we bought a box of craft stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm not going to reach over for it. I'll do my back in.
And there's loads and loads of ink stamps in there that I'm going to use for this ongoing project that I'm doing. And stuff like this, sealed crafting paper, which I checked on Amazon, and it's like $12.99 a pack or £12 or something like that.
Yeah. Tom says, sell the DVD before it's restricted. 3
of them. Oh, yeah, I know. I need to find... I don't think I'm still restricted yet somehow, Tom. So, yeah. And there was a bunch of craft stamps and bits and bobs, so we just thought, yeah, we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
So and you bought a pair of shoes, and then you were like, what do you put through the letterbox? So you just posted £1, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I thought it was fair.
It just felt so weird, posting money through a letterbox and walking off with someone's stuff.
It was very strange.
Not how I would choose to do it, but there you go. Well, we had scratched the iceberg. I don't know what that's a euphemism for, guys. We have scratched the iceberg. But it is now 9:10. I don't know. Is there anything else? I haven't even looked at any of this. Oh, you bought a bit of a Lomo.
Well, yeah.
FOMO for the Lomo.
It does have a case, but it's a bit grubby, the case. So I think I'll probably sell it without. It's only Helena, so probably not a huge amount of margin in it, really. But it was only £1. So
yeah, and it's something you enjoy listing, isn't it?
This type that's very 70s, boxy, that sort of red and black type thing, it's very sought after. So yeah, that's a technical term for it, red and black type thing. But yeah, just that sort of 70s look people are looking for on eBay all the time, so I do well with them.
My drawer's got issues.
Wow.
We went to a store. It's always worth rummaging. It's always worth asking the question. A guy had a bunch of Lego laid out on
Oh, bye, Steve.
See you later, Steve. He had a bunch of Lego, like, for example, a Friends set, not boxed, just in a bag with the instructions, £35. Not even a really big set. A bunch of other small sets for about £5, £6, up to £10 each. And then towards the back of the store, there was just a rummage box with loads of toys chucked in, including this chassis of a car, and a load of Lego Technic wheels. A really nice set of Technic wheels. And I thought, this guy clearly knows that Lego is worth a fair bit of money, but I'm going to fish it out. There's a bunch more of it as well. And he said £1 the lot, which is insane. When he was selling sets for loads of money. So
and his wife had a rail of clothes, and she wanted like £5 for a Primark dress. So yeah, it didn't make sense, but it just shows you that you should always ask, really, even if you assume that it will be too much. They had a lovely dog, didn't they?
Oh, you got all emotional.
I did, actually.
Yeah.
Not in front of them when I got in the car.
Yeah, we got back in the car and I'm like, okay, lady with Matt, where are we going? I'll turn around and you're
I know.
sobbing your eyes
It's so
out.
weird how it just catches you just every now
Yeah.
and then, just completely unexpected. You know,
What
sometimes
was-
I can talk about him absolutely fine, and other times
What
gone.
was their dog called? Did we get the name of that one?
I don't think
We met
did.
loads of dogs
We
today.
did. There were so many dogs.
We met a little Monty on Saturday. I
Oh,
got some video. It was like
yeah.
Monty
He was a smaller
5 years ago.
size, but he was a long-haired Jack Russell. And
But it was just
yeah.
just dinky version with the
So
same face. It freaked us out, didn't
And he
it?
was desperate to get to some donuts.
Yeah, it's in the video, I think.
Yeah.
Grab these if you can. Oxford.
Are you going to mention about Richard?
No, it's fine. A friend of ours, Richard, was out and about, and he texted me and said, "How did you get on? I missed a couple of things. I should have picked up a little calculator dictionary thing because they're worth really good money." And I
And you were
didn't.
like,
And I sent him a picture of it. Said, "What
"Is it
is
this one?"
So yeah, sorry, Richard, you missed
Yeah.
out on that one. Yeah, we could go on and on, but
We could, but
We
I think
shan't.
people need to get on with their Sunday night.
yes.
Yes.
So thank you so much for
So,
joining us.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do a haul of my own. I've got quite a lot of stuff actually to show. I really need to get back onto the YouTube train. You know what I mean?
Back on the
I need
YouTube
to get
train.
my mojo back again. I think, you know, since I just completely lost it after, I know I've lost it a long time ago, but after, you know, Monty went and stuff, I just didn't feel like doing it. And yeah, I want to get
Okay.
back into it again.
So you going to do a haul of the
So I'm going
shoes
to
and
do
stuff?
a haul of my clothes and shoes and a few other bits that I picked up as well.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that was amusing, entertaining, or a bit of both. We will be back next Sunday, I believe. Oh no, we're away. Are we away?
Not next Sunday.
Oh,
No.
weekend after we're away.
No, we're going to a jumble sale on Saturday.
Right.
So we'll have a little haul, maybe, if it's decent.
We're about, but we may be away the week after.
We're not, as they miss the meetup the week after that.
When are we going to Katie's?
The end of the month.
Okay. Some point in the future,
The next 2
we
weeks
might
are
be away.
fine.
Yes.
But no, we won't, because we're coming back for it. 'Cause
Okay.
he's getting confused because that Sunday
Yes.
that you're talking about maybe being away, we're not, because that's the auction
meetup.
show.
Oh no, it's auction.
The meetup the week before.
Oh,
I live with
Lord.
this. He cannot think of any kind of dates. He doesn't know what day it is.
I can't keep dates in my head.
No.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I never know what I'm
He doesn't
doing.
know left from right either. I'm doing the map and I'm going left, and he's like, go right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm tough to live with. I can't deny it.
I love you though.
Oh, thanks. People are saying good night and we're still rambling.
I know, we always
Thank
are.
you so much for joining us. It means the world to come on
Yes.
and you know, share this time with
And
you.
for those we're going to meet in a couple of weeks, can't wait.
Yes,
we're looking forward to meeting everybody.
It's going to be fun. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to that. So yeah, I will be back on Tuesday with a Tat Chat. Are we back on my channel? Yes, we are.
You are. I'm not.
No, we as in myself are here and guests. So yeah, join us for that
As
if you
long as you
can.
don't bore Carla to sleep.
Did I bore Carla to sleep? When was this?
I watched one of her live chats a couple of weeks ago, and she was saying that she was finding it hard to stay awake.
So she put on one of our chats. How rude. Anyway, right. Yes, we're going now. Thanks, guys. We will speak to you soon. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Take care.
Have a good week, everyone.
Have a good week.
Bye.